Hi guys! Today let's talk about how we can choose a good helmet which will provide a good protection for our head. I'll keep it simple and concentrate only on three main things which makes the most difference from a safety standpoint. If your helmet has all these three features, you can be sure that it offers decent protection for your head. Oh, and I'm wearing a cool shirt with my logo today. Thanks to mi amigo Ramon who sent it to me. Ramon, muchísimas gracias. Now let's go. The first and most important thing about your helmet is how it fits you. You may have the best helmet ever made, but if it's too big, it'll just fly off your head during the accident and you'll have absolutely zero protection. On the other hand, if your helmet is too small, you're just going to feel very uncomfortable, which certainly doesn't improve your riding abilities. Not only your helmet should be the right size for you, it also should be shaped correctly. Each person has slightly different head shape, and different helmet manufacturers also tend to make their helmets shaped slightly different. So, when you are choosing the new helmet, especially if you are doing it the first time, you may want to spend a little extra time doing it. Put on the helmet and buckle it up. Make sure it fits snug. You can shake your head like this. The inner parts of the helmet must touch your cheeks the whole time. If they are not, and you feel that the helmet dangles a little, it means that helmet is too big for you. If the helmet fits snug and everything feels good, don't hurry to put it off. Wear it for about 10-15 minutes. After this time, you should feel nice and comfortable. You shouldn't feel any hot spots or extra pressure on your head. Usually, if the helmet fits good, it means that in most cases other helmets of these manufacturers will also fit you. However, it never hurts to check, of course, just to be sure. Besides fitment, what else should you consider? The second most important thing in the helmet after its fitment should be its actual protection. And currently, the best way of telling that a helmet gives you protection is to check its certification. Usually on the back of the helmet you can see a sticker which says what type of certification this helmet has. Depending on where in the world you live, it can be different certification, but most of the time you'll either see ECE or DOT logo. DOT you can pretty much ignore. It is a very old and obsolete standard. ECE 2205 is much better standard to certification, and ECE 2206 is even more modern and better. Besides, ECE helmets have been actually tested to earn their stickers. When to get DOT sticker, manufacturer just need to say that this helmet meets DOT standards, and there is no actual testing to pass the certification. So, look for the ECE sticker or its equivalent in your country. Now moving to the brands and prices. $100 helmet for a $100 head, and so on. Is it right? Do you really need a really expensive helmet? Well, I'll just tell from my personal experience that price usually doesn't directly reflect safety. I had multiple helmets from pretty cheap ones to rather expensive. And to me, the price of the helmet is usually more about materials and comfort features. More expensive helmet will be lighter, it will maybe have better ventilation, better inner parts material, and so on. But it doesn't mean that cheaper helmets must be complete crap. For example, I had an HJC IS-17 helmet once, which I bought on sale less than for $100. And it was perfectly good helmet. Yes, it was a bit bulky and heavy, but other than that, it was a nice helmet. Good quality, ECE rated, nothing wrong. Now I have a Shoei NXR model, which cost me 4 times more. But is it 4 times better? I wouldn't say so. It has better aerodynamics, so it's quieter and it doesn't leak in the rain. Yes, it's a bit better, but it doesn't mean that cheaper HJC is shit. So I wouldn't say that $100 helmet is for $100 head. As long as it's ECE rated and it fits you, you totally can use it. It's nothing wrong with it. What you really should avoid is cheap no-name Chinese helmets. That's literally crap. They use wrong plastic materials for the shell and very fragile cheap APS foam. DOT or ECE stickers on them are just stickers. There's absolutely no certification on them. If you want to get cheap helmet, look for cheaper ECE rated options of HJC, LS2, Bell, Scorpion or something else of that nature. They are usually just good affordable helmets and they are pretty safe, unlike the Chinese knockoffs. If you are really in a pinch and want to save as much money as you can, you even better buy good used helmet than a shitty no-name new one. Buying used helmet, of course, generally is not recommended, because it might have been in accident. But usually it's quite obvious if the helmet has been in a crash. There will be cracks or scratches. If it looks like it's brand new, it's probably okay. To be sure, you can disassemble the helmet and inspect the EPS foam for deformation. If the foam is okay and the shell doesn't have any signs of damage, this helmet will definitely be better than the fake one. Again, I'm not telling you that you must buy used helmet. I'm telling that it's better than buying no-name cheap helmet. Okay, last but not least, which type of helmet should you buy? Full face versus open face. From a safety standpoint, full face helmet is more preferable, because statistically about 1/3 of impacts in accidents are in chin bar area. And besides that, even without any accidents, there is always some debris on the road which can fly right in your face. I once catched half a brick with my chin bar, and now I'm sure glad that I wore a full face helmet. So if you are looking for protection for your head, definitely go for full face helmets. Well, I think that's it. It was a very basic guide for finding a good helmet, so if you want to know something more in particular, you can ask me in the comment section. Have a nice day and thank you for watching. Bye!